As we age, it is essential to recognize the significance of activities of daily living, or ADLs, in seniors' overall health. From basic mobility to nutrition and personal care, seniors must be able to engage in ADLs to maintain their health and quality of life.
Dr. Jed Ballard talked to us about the importance of ADLs, and he also showed us a simple but very effective exercise to improve your balance and your stability.
All right, Dr. Jed, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about exercises that our grandparents should be doing, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is going to be one of those slow, boring, effective things. So, it won't be Instagram worthy or any of that, but it is a really important move that realistically every senior citizen should be doing.
And you don't have to be a grandparent to do this.
That's true. You can actually
included. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what are you going to show us?
Yeah, so first we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. Basically, as we age, it's really important to be able to maintain our ADLs. Those are the activities of daily living. Those are kind of the things that make you still want to live, right? That means maintaining some independence. You can potentially go up your couple steps on your own. You can pick up a grandkid, do all these things. It's just normal stuff. But as you get older, that gets harder. So we want to make sure we train while we're younger so that we are able to maintain those up into our golden years, essentially. So when we're talking about this, there's kind of a couple factors that go into ADLs. Number one is going to be balance and proprioception. If you can't balance, you're not going to be able to stay on your feet. Two is strength, so important. And three is mobility. Why I like this move so much is because it trains your balance and proprioception and your strength at the same time, in a very simple, easy to do, and functional manner, because it's something that everyone has to navigate, which is stepping up onto a curb, stepping down off a step, etc.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll kind of get to it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Again, not Instagram worthy, but literally it's just a box. And what you're going to do is you're going to start pretty low. So you're going to start pretty low, and then as you get stronger, you can build that up. And you're going to see the height of this, and you're thinking, okay, anyone can just step up on this couple-inch box, no problem.
Right.
But the important part is lowering yourself, the eccentric portion, in a controlled manner. And I'll get into why that's more important. So basically, it's just a step up.
Okay.
But then when we're coming back down, I'm coming in this controlled manner where there's not much weight on this leg. So I want to be able to kind of tap that leg and come back up, tap that leg, versus you'll see people at the gym with a high step up working their glute.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is they get the power up, but when they come down, they kind of crash. Why that's so important to build that eccentric is because that's what's kind of training you for life's unexpected events. For example, you're walking out of your house, you hit just a little bit of ice, and you're kind of coming forward. You need to have your muscle ready to control that downside. Because if you're a little bit older and your balance isn't that great anyway, if you're coming on to just kind of a crash and hit and you're not on a great surface, then you don't have any control and you go down. Your dad's an orthopedic surgeon, so you know how bad it is, how dangerous it is when people break their hips.
Yes, I've heard many times at home.
Yeah, and I mean, statistically speaking, in the year after a hip fracture, people from 65 to 69 had a 5-time increase in all-cause mortality in one study. When you're looking at 65 up into 90, stats vary a lot depending on the study, but it's generally speaking 18 to 33% mortality if you kind of are summing up some stuff. So I mean, it's a big deal to break your hip. So a move like this can really help prevent that, essentially.
And while this seems like it's really a basic move, it may be of sorts, but you're still able to do quite a bit of exercise on this.
Yeah, so you are correct. It's a very simple, basic move, and one of the reasons I like it, again, there's kind of a lot of times what works and what works on social media are actually opposite. But because it's so simple, and again, over time, you just keep on building this up an inch at a time, making sure the whole time it's a height where you can maintain that step down. And it's just the kind of thing, they can literally take 5 minutes a day, do a few times a day, and just make sure that muscle's staying strong over the years.
And if you don't have a box at home, you can try with books. Just make it simple, right?
Correct. Yeah. Literally anything will work. Just make sure if you stack your books, they're not slick.
Yeah, let's not go.
You never want to hurt yourself in the training to be better.
Exactly.
But literally anything will work, and I'm sure you can find anything. So again, not glamorous, but is effective for both preventing hip fractures and allowing you to keep on walking up your own stairs.
All right.
And what I like that you don't even need weights to do this.
You don't know, this one's actually body weight. You know, I
That's body-
work out a fair amount and I would do this move with no weight whatsoever. I would personally go a little bit higher on my box, but not drastically. You know, I'm not coming up
Right.
here because from here I can get the glute fine, but I won't be able to control the descent fully. So you just keep on working that up.
All right. Great
It
to know.
is, yeah.
Grab a box. Go to town, everybody. Dr.
I know it's simple, but I swear it's important.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.